It's 3 a.m. and you're lying in the dark, staring up at the ceiling. Your heart is racing slightly. Your mind has already started to do the to-do list, the worry, the question you can't stop asking yourself. Who am I anymore? You have a presentation in 6 hours, or a flight to catch, or children who need you fully present. And you have absolutely no idea how you're going to do it. You're showing up for everyone, but you feel invisible, even to yourself and the life you've worked so hard to build. Suddenly, it doesn't fit the way it used to. If this is you, if you are wide awake at 3 a.m., wondering what is happening to your body and to your mind, I want you to know something first, that you're not broken. Your body is not betraying you. Your body is waking you up because it has something very important to tell you. And in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly what that is and what you can do about it starting tonight. My name is Priya, and I have been teaching and practicing Ayurvedic wellness for over 25 years. And this, exactly what you're going through, this is my specialty. So stay with me. This video is for you. Let's start with exactly what's happening to your body at 3 a.m. Because when you understand that it has a name and a reason behind it, it stops being terrifying and starts making sense. Around 2 to 4 a.m., your cortisol begins to rise. Cortisol is your stress hormone, and this early morning rise is completely normal. It is part of your body's natural daily rhythm, preparing you to wake up and face the day. But here's what's different during perimenopause. Your estrogen levels, which is normally there to help you balance and smooth out and buffer that cortisol rise, it's become unpredictable. It's fluctuating. Some nights the estrogen is there to soften the landing. Other night it drops away. And when it drops, that cortisol spike hits you hard. Your nervous system interprets it as a threat, and you wake up with your heart pounding, your mind racing, sometimes sweating, sometimes with a sense of dread that you just can't explain. And now, because your brain is in stress mode, it does exactly what stressed brains do: catastrophe. It takes every unresolved worry, all the unanswered questions, and every fear about the future, and it puts it all on the table at 3 a.m. That relationship feels very uncertain. The career that no longer excites you, the body that feels unfamiliar, the quiet, persistent feeling that something needs to change, but you don't know what. That feeling that everything is wrong. You don't recognize yourself anymore. And that life that you worked so hard to build, it feels like it belongs to somebody else. This is not a mental health crisis. That is the cortisol and estrogen doing a very complicated dance in the middle of the night when you're supposed to be sleeping. You are not losing your mind. You are in perimenopause. And those two, cortisol and estrogen, are two very different things. Now I want to talk about something that nobody talks about. The women who come to me, the women watching this video, they are high achieving women. They are executives. They're entrepreneurs. They're doctors. Mothers who hold everything together. Women who have spent their entire lives being the most capable woman in the room. And perimenopause hits them the hardest. Here is why. Your nervous system has been running in high gear for decades. You've been the one who holds everything together at home, at work, in your relationships. You have been on, alert, responsible, dependable for 20, 30 years. Your nervous system was trained to perform, to deliver, but to never fully rest. And perimenopause, with its hormonal fluctuations and 3 a.m. cortisol spikes, runs directly into a nervous system that never learned to switch off. So when your cortisol is rising at 3 a.m., your nervous system is not saying, everything is fine, just go back to sleep. It says, there's a threat. You have to respond right now. This is not a weakness. This is a result of your strength. Decades of strength, meeting that moment when you're required to do something very different, spontaneously. And with decades of strength behind you, now your body is saying, rest, relax, let go. It is finally time to put yourself first and receive. I know that might feel impossible right now. I know you have people depending on you. You have things on your list that cannot wait. But stay with me, because this has the potential to change how you sleep, how you feel, and how you understand this particular season of your life. Now, here's where I want to give you something that the Western medicine does not offer. a framework that makes this transition meaningful, not just medical and clinical. I practice Ayurveda. Ayurveda is the ancient Indian science of life that has been around for over 5,000 years. And Ayurveda has a very specific explanation for what's happening at 3 a.m. The hours between 2 a.m. and 6 a.m. are called the Vata time. Vata is one of the three doshas, the fundamental energy principles that govern everything in our body and in nature. Vata is the energy of air and space, bringing movement. It governs your nervous system, your breath, circulation, creativity, your thoughts. When this Vata dosha is in balance, it gives you clarity, lightness, intuition, and flow. But when Vata is out of balance, as it naturally does during these perimenopausal years, it becomes excessive. Too much movement, too much air, too much thought, causing restlessness, anxiety, dryness, sleeplessness. Sound familiar? Vata may get imbalanced due to excessive stress over the years, overscheduling, under-resting, irregular hours, and most importantly, the hormonal shifts during perimenopause. Your body is not malfunctioning. What's happening is that this Vata dosha, the air and space element in your body, it's moving all over the place and it doesn't know where to go, which direction to go in anymore. Because now your body's changing, not only because menstruation cycles are changing, but because hormones are shifting as well. And then there's the cortisol that's kicking in. Science is now beginning to confirm all of this that Ayurveda has had for over 5,000 years. Neuroscience is also beginning to confirm that you don't need to fight this energy. The answer is not to force yourself back to sleep. We have to give this Vata energy somewhere beautiful to go. It's channeling that energy towards warmth and stillness and calmness and setting yourself way before 3 a.m. happens. The grounding factors, the nourishment factors, which is exactly what I'm going to teach you. Okay, here are 3 practices that you can do tonight and every night from here on out. These are practices I've given out to women for over 25 years. They're simple, they're free, and it works. I call them the 3 a.m. rescue protocol. Practice 1. Legs up against the wall. The moment that you wake up at 3 a.m., before you reach for your phone and before your mind gets going, I want you to go to a wall. Lie on your back on the floor, scoot your hips as close to the wall as possible, and then swing them around and put your legs straight up against it. Your body makes an L shape. Now your legs are above the heart. This is a very important posture in yoga, which is basically an inverted action. The moment your legs go above your heart, blood that has been pooling in the lower body begins to flow back towards the core and the brain. Your heart rate begins to slow. And most importantly, your nervous system receives a clear signal that you are safe, that you can rest and there's no threat. Your parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest system, activates. And that rush of cortisol that woke you up begins to settle down. Stay there for 5 to 10 minutes. Breathe slowly. If your mind is still racing, that's okay. You can't stop your thoughts, so don't even try. Just keep breathing and let the inverted pose continue to do the work for you. Most women tell me it works within 10 minutes. Legs up against the wall is practice number 1. Practice 2 is a left nostril breathing. This is one of the most powerful tools that I know in the middle of the night. And you can do that right in your bed. Bring your right hand up and use your right thumb to close off the right nostril and breathe in through the left. Slow inhale through the left nostril and slow exhale through the left nostril. That is it. Now, let me tell you why this works. In Ayurveda, this is part of the practice of pranayama. The left nostril is connected to the calming, cooling, lunar energy of the body. Modern research has also proven that breathing through the left nostril lowers heart rate, reduces blood pressure, and activates the parasympathetic nervous system. Ayurveda knew this 5,000 years ago. So do this for 5 minutes, slowly breathing in and out through the left nostril. Most women fall asleep within 5 minutes of doing this. Now for practice number 3, warm oil on the feet. This one you will do right before going to bed or if you wake up at 3 a.m. Warm a small amount in the palm of your hands and massage the soles of your feet with that. Slowly, deliberately, with love for your own body, experiencing that stillness. In Ayurveda, the feet contain vital energy points. The sole of the feet is particularly connected to the entire spine and the nervous system. When you apply warm oil to the feet, it sends a signal, the message to the entire body to calm the nervous system. Vata, that excess air energy that's keeping you up, moving all over the place, starts to get grounded. The nervous system responds to warmth and a safe touch at any age, just like a baby being wrapped in a blanket. Massage your feet for 2 to 3 minutes, put on a pair of socks if you need to. Lie back down, and now let the warmth take over and allow you to relax and go back to sleep. This practice done consistently has helped women who have not been able to sleep for years. They begin sleeping again within weeks, not because it's magic, but because it's giving the nervous system exactly what the nervous system is asking for. I want to leave you with something before you go. The fact that you're waking up at 3 a.m. is not that something is wrong. It is a sign that your body is asking for a different kind of attention. For so many years, decades, maybe you've given to other people, to your career, your responsibilities, your family. You have been strong and capable. And now, during perimenopause, your body is saying, it's your turn now. And after 25 years of doing this, I can absolutely say this is the beginning of the most powerful, the most deep, knowing version of you. I call these your wisdom years, and they are just beginning. If you want to understand your specific body, your hormones, your Ayurvedic constitution, and build out a personal protocol during this transition that is designed entirely around you. I do one-on-one consultations, 1 hour, just the two of us. The link is in the description below. And if you are not ready for that, if you just need something for tonight, I have put together a 3 a.m. reset protocol. It is a $10 download, and it has all the explanations and everything in one place. The practices, the protocol, and the Ayurvedic wisdom. Everything that I shared with you today and more. The link is also in the description. Subscribe if you want more of this. I am here every week. Share this video with a woman who wakes up at 3 a.m. and thinks that there's something wrong with her, because she needs to know what you now know. You are not broken. You are waking up, and I am here for every step of it.